Hello students, today we are going to solve some numericals based on error in resistance due to temperature effect. So I am here with the sixth numerical and let's read the problem. A bonded metal strain gauge with the following specifications is given. Gauge factor is equal to 2, R is equal to 120 ohm, maximum operating temperature is equal to 150 degree centigrade, temperature coefficient of resistance is given 2 into 10 to the power minus 5 degree centigrade, and maximum strain input is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Find the temperature induced resistive error at maximum temperature as a percentage of strain input. Right? So here we have to calculate error in resistance due to temperature effect. So if we are applying stress on any strain gauge, then there will be change in resistance due to strain, and if there is some temperature change, so there will be change in resistance due to that temperature. So that's why we require temperature compensation in strain gauges. Right? Now in this particular problem, we have to calculate first the temperature induced resistance change, and again we have to calculate resistance change due to strain. Okay. After that, we have to calculate percentage change. We have to calculate error as a percentage of strain input, means the resistance change which is due to applied strain. So we have to first calculate here. We have to calculate first resistance change due to strain, right? Resistance change due to temperature. I beg your pardon. We have to calculate here resistance change due to temperature. So we know the formula RT is equal to R naught 1 plus alpha delta theta, 1 plus alpha delta theta, where RT is equal to final resistance due to the effect of temperature, R naught is equal to initial resistance, alpha is equal to temperature coefficient of resistance alpha. This is your temperature coefficient of resistance. Temperature coefficient of resistance delta theta is equal to change in temperature. Delta theta is equal to change in temperature, right? So R naught here is 120 ohm. R naught means initial resistance of the strain gauge is 120 ohm, right? So 120 1 plus alpha is given as 2 into 10 to the power minus 5, 2 into 10 to the power minus 5, and delta theta is 150 degree centigrade. Delta theta is 150 degree centigrade. Okay, so it will be equal to 120 plus, opening the bracket, 120 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 5 into 150, right? So this is your initial resistance. This resistance is coming. This resistance is coming due to your temperature effect. Now this will be resistance change due to temperature. So resistance change due to temperature is equal to 120 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 5 into 150. Okay, calculate this quantity and you will be getting 0.36 ohm. You will be getting 0.36 ohm. This is your change due to, this is your resistance change due to temperature, right? Now let us calculate change in temperature due to strain input. Change in temperature due to strain input. change in change in resistance due to strain. Change in resistance due to strain. Now, for that we know the formula gauge factor is equal to delta R by R divided by delta L by L. Delta L by L is nothing but strain, and strain is given here is 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Gauge factor is also given. Gauge factor is equal to 2 delta R. Delta R we need to calculate here. Delta R divided by R. R is 120 divided by strain is given as 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 and whole is equal to 2. Gauge factor is given as 2. So from here delta R by 120 will be equal to delta R by 120 will be equal to 2 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Right? From here delta R will be equal to 120 into 2 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Calculate this quantity. Then your change in resistance will be due to strain. Change in resistance will be due to strain. After calculating this quantity, you will be getting as 4.8 ohm. 4.8 ohm. This is change in resistance due to strain. This is change in resistance due to strain. Now, percentage error due to change in temperature you have to calculate with respect to this quantity, with respect to the change in resistance due to applied strain. So percentage error you have to calculate here. Percentage error will be equal to 0.36 divided by 4.8 divided by 4.8 into 100 divided by 4.8 into 100. Okay, so it will be equal to 36 divided by 4.8 or 360 divided by 48. 360 divided by 48 and it will be equal to 15 by 2, and 15 by 2 means 7.5%. 7.5%. Now, percentage error with respect to resistance change due to strain input will be 7.5%. This is your answer. Right? I hope every step is clear in this question. Right? Thank you.